Hey guys, welcome to the Smokin' and Jokin' show. My name is Beth, also known as the Crayon Eater's wife.
I'm Jimmy, your resident gimp.
I am Lex, aka Men of Warrior 22, also known as Ask Jody.
How you guys doing tonight?
Tired. I had a long hunting trip with a ill child. So between not getting any sleep because of him and then getting up early so that we could either go hunting or go to the ER or all the above. Um, and then going out hunting and later on in the afternoon and then drive back, figuring out that I need to Beth proof your life. It's getting a little hectic.
I was adulting for a few days all by myself. It was amazing.
That's got to
I got
feel
a lot
good.
accomplished. I'm not used to doing it by myself. Like Jimmy said, I have Beth proofed my life. Like I have made sure I've put certain blocks so I don't make bad decisions or embarrass my children too much.
Well, this weekend was a little interesting. I took a road trip, went to Memphis. I did the Reverend Warriors hike over there in Memphis, which was
Nice.
absolutely amazing. Um, but there's something about the traveling with the temperature difference. Like Texas is just hot or hotter, and over there in Memphis, it felt like fall, so it felt pretty
Yeah.
good. So that was good. But it's something about the traveling that whenever I come back, that's it. The allergies kick my ass.
Mhm. I'm the same way. I think I'm very similar, and Jackson's really big, has that issue too. Even just going from North Carolina to South Carolina, he, I don't know what's different if it's plants or what. We haven't quite figured out other than just allergies. So he has all year round allergies.
Listen, when
Yeah.
when my when my daughter was younger, she used to. It was hilarious because she didn't want us to know or think she was sick. So she'd be all like teary eyed and snot nosed because she gets bad allergies, and her voice gets really deep. So whenever she would sneeze, before we even look at her, she'd yell out allergies because she didn't want any cough medicine.
Right.
Listen, the allergies over here, I've never had allergies until I came to Texas.
Spanky and Jessica Lynn, thank you guys for joining us on the show early tonight. Greatly appreciated. Anybody that is watching, if you haven't already, if you could highlight in the comments, it'd be greatly appreciated.
Yes, thanks for the update, Jessica. Yankees took game two. Boom.
Oh yeah. So they're in game 2 right now? Is it
Uh,
2-2 or 2-0?
they were Jessica was keeping me up with the score. She's watching it right now.
Ah, cool. Who are they playing against?
The Yankees are playing the Red Sox. That was today's game.
Mm,
It's over
I think I'm
now.
gonna have to go with the Yankees on this one.
It's
Yeah, I'm
it's
still.
it's 1-1
I think
now.
Good.
I think I'm still rooting for the Lakers to win the World Series. So
What?
Yeah, Jimmy doesn't like baseball, which is funny because that was like not baseball, but softball was my sport. And I love going to baseball games, and Jimmy's just never been a fan. But I used to be a big Mets fan because I like Daryl Strawberry. He was the man back in the day.
I have three pictures with Daryl Strawberry.
Are you
Um,
serious?
nice.
yes,
Oh, that's nice.
Ron
I
Breland and Aaron Vickers, thank you for joining us.
my my brother's a diehard Mets fan. I like the Mets. I like the Yankees. When I left New York, I support both. If they,
Right.
um,
Yeah, but they're a big rival, aren't they?
it's a Subway series over there. It is. It is. People will listen. I can't tell you how many fights people get into arguing over which team is better, depending on where in New York you land. So
So what's going on with football? You're a football guy. So what's can you
listen,
catch me up on any football? Have you watched any?
yes, but the NFC East, my conference, is like a very slow car crash. You can't stop watching. Um, you know, I live here in Texas, so I'll tell you the Cowboys played the Green Bay Packers and they ended up in a tie, which should have been a win, but they ended in a tie.
What?
And
Now, why does everybody hate the Cowboys? They used to be America's team. I used to root for the Cowboys because my grandmother loved the Redskins and they were a big rival. And that's what kind of we do in our family is if one person really likes a team, you go for the opposite so that you guys can shit talk each other.
so I don't hate the Cowboys.
Mhm.
I dislike, I'm gonna tell you here in Texas, there's it's like basketball, for instance. When I
Right.
used to live in San Antonio, being around the fans, Spurs fans, oh my God, it is like I had friends that was just constantly in your face, go Spurs, go Spurs, go Spurs. But then when they lose, it's crickets. You don't see them for days. Um, the Cowboys, I don't hate on them. I just hate on their GM. They need changes, but I'll go to the game. I'll root for the other team, but I'll go to the game.
Yeah, I don't know too many people who turn down going to a game anyways.
No, I know a lot of people. I mean, over here we have
Really?
yeah, even baseball. We have the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros, and there's a lot of people that will not go.
Yeah, the Houston Astros. That's we. I think we had planned on going a couple times, but never got to go when we were living in Houston. Um.
Lexi,
So
thanks for joining us. Lexi's a Redskins fan too.
Come on.
there you go.
See,
You gonna say hi, Stassi?
Oh, there's Stassi.
Say hi, Stassi.
No.
No.
you got to get into hockey. So much more exciting. That's what Aaron said. I
I love like I don't know why, but I love violent sports. Like I love hockey. I love UFC.
what
Um.
you
I've never
like
gotten into
violent
hockey, but
sports?
I will stop on a hockey game if I happen to see a fight. So
Yeah. There's always a fight in hockey, though.
exactly. So I'll stop for a few minutes.
So I over here, I've been to a couple of hockey games. They were pretty good. I just don't know enough about hockey um, to get into it. It's one of those sports that I never really took the time to
Yeah, like
understand.
I wouldn't pick I wouldn't have a favorite team, but I would definitely go to a game for sure, especially if the tickets are free.
I'm telling you, the only games I wouldn't go to is basketball for the Spurs. I would get tickets and constantly give them away. The car dealership where I would take my truck to get
Mhm.
serviced, there was a little old lady in there and she was a diehard Spurs fan. And every week I would go in there and give her the tickets. I'm like, here you go.
Here you go, you can have 'em.
Yeah. I'm
There
like,
you
you like them.
go. Um, so other than the Cowboys, they tied. Who else played?
We don't want to talk
Ohio
about
State's
that.
still
That's
undefeated.
not
Oh yeah, Ohio State still undefeated. Can we talk about the Super Bowl?
No.
oh, listen.
Uh,
I mean, if you say his name, fireworks are gonna go off behind me. The Puerto Rican flag's gonna come up, and we're gonna start. No, I'm kidding.
Like
Um,
I don't know why, but I've seen him and I've heard the name, but I still thought that I'd never put the two together. So I thought it was a female rapper. Um, I had no clue. And then when I see that this is what they've chosen after last year's debacle, or not so much it was, I'm not gonna say it was a debacle. I'm just saying major controversy. Like, why is it's so off brand for the NFL?
No, it's really simple. All right. So I'm gonna tell you both arguments.
Okay.
You have one side arguing, which makes absolutely no sense. They're arguing that they shouldn't have him. It's his American football team, but apparently a lot of people skip geography class and also don't understand that Puerto Rico is a part of the U.S. Um, it's not. I can assure you, Puerto Rico is not a city in Mexico.
I'm sorry, but if we look at the past people who've played at the Super Bowl, they've all not been American.
Right. So now, if we go all the way back, I mean, everything from Rihanna to the Who and all that. Listen, all these people are not from America, but
Exactly.
you also have to understand that the halftime show is not run by the NFL. The halftime show is actually run by
Oh.
Jay-Z.
Okay. Now it all makes sense.
Now,
At least
now,
why this was even an option, because when you think of the Super Bowl and the brand of people that watch it in general and are diehard football fans, I don't think they're rocking to Bad Bunny on the way to the Super Bowl game. Sorry, I had to say it.
no. So you also have to understand that it's like Spanky said, it's because it make everyone talk about it, right? Not everyone's
Mhm.
talking. There's so much things going on in the world
We're
right
on what,
now.
game 3, and we're already talking about the Super Bowl. We don't even know who's in the Super Bowl.
You're right. I can assure you, it's not my New York Giants. That
Yeah.
I can tell you. But it's gonna be, I mean, I don't even know why people are getting so worked up anyway. The halftime show, it's usually like who really watches it, you know.
Right.
You
That's when you guys finally take a I mean, I'm big on watching the commercials. I love watching the commercials. But yeah, the halftime show, that's not where it's at for me when I go to a Super Bowl party or something like that.
Lance thought that Puerto Rico was in Africa because isn't everyone from there black?
Lance. I love you, Lance.
Oh man.
Glad to see you here, Lance. I also want to say hi, and I'll apologize if I butcher these names. But where was it? Talisa Leggy? Leash? Something like that. Danielle Little,
Still need that
Mike
projector.
Bowers, Angela Hall Cook. Thank you all for joining us.
Hi guys. Thank you guys for coming in. Um Yeah, so I wasn't sure. It doesn't I don't see a reason to get crazy about it. It just didn't seem on brand, but now that you say JC runs the show and it's not even an NFL thing,
It's just
then
it's just entertainment, and people are getting so caught up in. Listen, I get it if he was singing the national anthem in Spanish or something else, got it. But what difference does it make? He is a very popular artist.
mainly I heard was like because of some of his lyrics and his political beliefs is
He doesn't.
why I think a lot of people are more up in arms. I haven't heard the
If
American
you if
or Puerto Rican, sorry, that's funny,
so
argument before.
so his music has always been, and it stands by just for the people in Puerto Rico. Um, it's not like the hell with America and all that. The only thing that he did his tour and he did his whole residency in Puerto Rico, which was great, and it brought a lot of money to the
Yeah,
island. That was a smart move. He also
right.
did it because he said he was afraid for his fans. If he would have done it in the States, that a lot of people were getting swept up by ICE, and he didn't want to be the cause of that. So he did it
Right,
over.
he didn't want ice parked out of his venues, and his fans that's how his fans got picked
Right.
up. I
So
get that, that's understandable.
I mean, I don't worry about that because I just look illegal, but
Oh, Quentin Gray
You
joined us
got
on the
the
show
proper
too.
papers, right?
I'm citizen 2 times.
Hi, Quentin. Thanks for joining us again, brother. Aaron Vickers said that the halftime show brings in a crap ton of folks. Only thing about the Super Bowl that is fun. I have to slightly disagree. The commercials for the Super Bowl are generally about the only time you ever really want to watch commercials, as far as that goes. And I would almost bet that the commercials probably bring in half the income funds, whatever you want to call it, as far as that goes, because how much they have to pay just to get their commercial
Their
aired.
add-on, right?
It's about $1 million per on average.
Wow.
$1 million to put your commercial and
Your
air it
30-second, 45-second commercial.
I used to
Wow.
I missed like the Puppy Bowl, the Budweiser bowls, like
yeah.
but yeah,
What
that's
else?
what's going on with the NFL. At the end of the day, honestly, who cares? People just looking for something to argue about.
Honestly, that's what it feels like.
It's like
It really does.
social media. If you don't like what someone's saying, just or get up and go pee. I don't know.
Right. I've had to take a break because it has been pretty cutthroat, hateful things that I didn't think people would ever say, not only just in private, but to plaster it on Facebook for all the world to see. And it's once it's out there and you say those type of things, there's no like take back. You know, it's hard to see where we've become and where we've been willing to, you know, get ourselves to. But hopefully, you know, things will get better and it'll figure it out. But yeah, let me stop talking about it.
Speaking of stress,
Are we
we've
past?
Speaking of comments, what are commercials, Jimmy?
Are we past? Are we past the 12-minute mark?
yes.
Good.
Yes.
Fuck.
Right? Can we all get a collective fuck? 1, 2, 3.
Fuck.
All right. There we go. Do you want to do some commercials real quick?
Wait a minute, we gotta wait for the audience to comment with their fucks.
Yeah, I need to see fucks from everybody. This was a collective fuck. Y'all are part of the collective, right? I haven't seen one fuck since I said it. Damn. Maybe you need to ask for fucks, Lex. There we go.
Jessica Lynn's helping us out. Jeff's helping us out. All
Thank
right.
you, guys.
Listen, there's a guy that I follow that meditates, and that's how he meditates. He tells you to inhale and let go a big loud fuck, and just.
I think
Instead of ooh sods. Oh
I
fuck.
think that is so therapeutic. I think people should do it on a regular.
Theo, there is nothing virgin about you.
You know, we sat there and asked the entire audience for, you know, the collective fuck, and I can't believe we didn't get one person with, you know, give us a comeback of, but I don't have any more fucks to give.
I know. Ain't that the common thing?
Yeah, that's something my daughter told me yesterday.
We'll pay the bills real quick, and then we can move on off of the foosball, the devil.
The devil.
For anybody looking to start their own business, start their own organization, sell their services to the government, get some of them government contracts, reach out to our friends over at Artias at yesrts.com. These guys are great. They will break everything down Barney style for you. Keep it simple, stupid, and walk you through it step by step while holding your hand. Check them out. They're great. That's yesrts.com. For any service disabled veteran looking to do all of the same things as far as that goes, you can reach out to Artias, but do it through their organization, vets365.org. That's VETS365.org. For all service disabled veterans, they give you a 50% discount. Also, if you would like to help out homeless vets or show us some love and support here on the show, you can head over to vets365.org, click on the green donate button. There's a drop down selector that will allow you to select what your donation goes to. For those of you who enjoy our particular brand of humor, join us over on Crown Eater's Wife 1775. Not .org. Crown Eater's Wife 1775 on Facebook. We believe in healing through laughter. So anything we can do to make you spit your coffee out in the morning, put a smile on your face, and keep you from going to them dark places is what we're going to try and do. If you'd like to check out some of our gear, head over to cew1775.org. Click on shop. We've got ball caps, trucker hats, t-shirts, some women's V-necks, t-shirts,
Mm-hmm.
hoodies, zip-up hoodies, cool looking flask, and some other gear. All donations will go towards helping us finish off our 501c and help other veterans. Anybody looking to spark conversations on the stigma of mental health issues and PTSD as far as it goes, reach out to or head over to Etsy and check out Lex and his Broke Besties line of products over there.
It's his broke bestie.
Yeah, she really did design all of it.
Lex is just there for the taxes.
Head over to Etsy and check out Mental Warrior 22. They've got some really kick-ass gear over there. Check them out, show them some love and support. It'd be greatly appreciated. That way, Lex's Broke Bestie can start supporting him.
Right.
Got to keep that Timu factory going.
Exactly. All right, the bills have been paid. Sorry for the comedy interruption there, but now our dog's getting into little things.
She's stepping on my
One
cord.
sec, technical difficulties.
Yes, Danielle,
Okay,
she does do all the work.
So last week, or 2 weeks ago, we put up a new segment, and Lex, you weren't here for it. I had to do something since Jody wasn't here. No, but we came up with Petty Betty, and let me tell you, I spent the last 2 weeks looking for something that was really petty, and what I found out most is I'm not as petty as I could be. Oh, sorry. I'm not as petty as I could be.
No, she's not.
But I found this one. Hold on, let's get the screen up. Okay, maybe.
Are you talking about
Can
that?
you get the
There's
picture pulled up?
I don't know. I kind of feel like you can be very petty if you wanted to.
I'm passive aggressive. I don't think I'm petty. Like, not
That's
like this
usually,
petty.
that's usually what someone petty
Did you hear
says.
what the last shows was? There was a strip club owner who moved next door to his ex-wife, put a 7-foot middle finger up that had spotlights on it, and that's pretty petty. I mean, like, I don't think I don't think I don't have enough money to be that petty.
Or the
Yeah,
woodworking skills, but
Or woodworking skills, and I like my piece too much.
that's a whole nother tax bracket petty right there.
Right, isn't it?
Listen, I'm still putting plastic bags from the grocery store on my bathroom trash cans. I'm not on that tax bracket.
Okay,
That dude,
unfortunately, I don't know if the picture's coming up. So I'm going to tell you the new one I found. All right, so some of us can relate to child support. Well, there
not
was,
me.
yes, Jimmy can't relate. But some of us others can relate to this one guy who had like $800, $837 in child support he had to pay. Well, he went and got 80,000 pennies and dumped them on her. You can't see it, the light. Dumped them on her front lawn. Now, I thought that was pretty petty. Jamie, I don't know if she's here tonight. She's usually always here. But Jamie had some good petty ones, and she told me she'd share some petty stories with me. So if any of you guys have seen, know of a friend, and of course, it's always a friend who did this, send me the petty stuff that you hear about. I will anonymously read it and share it with all of you guys.
So
So
when you said that you don't do the pettiness, but you do more of the passive aggressive.
I
Lance
am.
said he does both.
Lance said he does both. Yeah, I'm more of a passive aggressive person, but I usually, if I have an issue, I'll talk it out. And
I don't know if I would call it. I don't know if I would call it petty. That's just creative. Like
it is, and that's where I think why I'm not that petty is I just could not have thought of that creative of a thing to do.
I'll
Like
tell
I
you.
would think about slashing your tires, maybe sleeping with your like y'all said mom, sister, whatever,
All right, so
but or
I
brother,
will.
father, whatever.
I will share one. Listen, one personal story about this
Okay.
is about as petty as I got. So So I was married, right? The first time I got married, we're not going to talk about how many times, but the first time I was married, I was in Germany, right? And I got deployed. So she went back home, and I found out she went back home, got back with her ex, right? Okay, cool. So when I found that out, I lied and I said, "Hey, my commander said you can't come back to Germany. You have to stay over there." And I did that because I had my house. I had a whole closet filled with all these clothes that I bought her, all these shoes, all this stuff, right? So when I came back from deployment, she wouldn't talk to me. Instead, she was acting as if I did it wrong. So I had so her boyfriend was the one trying to do the talking. So he wanted to be a telephone thug, and I said, "Okay, I'll tell you what. I will send you all your shit." So what I did was I sent her all the left shoes, and I send her all the left shoes, and then I send her like half of the shirts, half of the jeans, and all
Like
that
the
stuff.
shirts that had buttons, you take off every other button.
I send it to her, and I put a note in there. You get all what's left because you ain't right, and that's it.
That's
That was
pretty
about as
good.
petty as I got, and that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But I felt good for that. I felt really good.
I mean, if you stand behind it, stand behind it.
Long story short, she had 5 kids, and she is still with the dude, but he's a drug addict. So there you go. Karma.
See? Karma's a bitch. Trust and believe, even if you're the one wielding the sword. All right, so let's do our Ask Jody questions. I got a few questions for you, Lex.
Real
All
quick,
right.
before we get into the Ask Jody, Lex, you want
Oh,
to
you want to
catch
catch
us
up
up
on the
on a
comments?
few of the comments, just because we've had a number of them come in.
Okay. Catch up to where Aaron said any female has massive petty tendencies. Just got to do the wrong thing and meet the right one.
I know
The-
that's right.
Theo said my neighbor's dog kept barking at night, so I trained Alexa to blast "Who Let the Dogs Out" at 3 a.m. on loop. Spanky said I'm
Oh
more.
no.
Spanky said I'm more of an aggressive person. Um, said I need more passive. Sherry said, "Aaron, are you male or female? I honestly can't tell by the name. Hell yeah, hell yeah, y'all. See, I can't even say that shit.
Y'all.
Hey, y'all.
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 There you go. Aaron replying to Sherry, I get sir all the time, but I'm female. Um, Lexi put, love it. Spanky, damn, this is a fabulous petty story. Listen, it's a true story too. Yes, indeed. Jessica said, I will own that shit. Fuck cheaters. Lexi said, karma. Sherry said, gotcha to Aaron. Theo said, I'm so petty. I used to feed my ex girlfriend's pet parrot fried chicken a few weeks before I knew we were going to break up.
I love it.
I don't know if that's petty. There is some like level of sickness to that. I don't know if petty is the right word. Did you like it?
Yeah.
That's the question. All right.
Alrighty.
So we're caught up. All right, Lex. So question number one, ghosting. Dear Jody, why do people ghost after weeks of talking? Like we didn't just share life stories, secrets, and what kind of dog we adopted.
All right. I'm a bit rusty on these, but I think it's because modern day dating is kind of like Amazon Prime for attention, right? Like you'll scroll, you add things to the cart, then you decide later you don't want it before you check out, right? I think that we internalize it, we take it personal, but it really isn't, right? Not for them. It's not that you're boring, it's just your last week's free trial. That's it.
I think there's so many options, so many choices, and where you grew up in maybe a small town or you live in a smaller town, it's harder to do this.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I
I
was
just
like,
read Ariel's comment. That's hilarious.
but you know, before the internet, ghosting wasn't really a thing. Not as like it is today.
Well, that's because before the internet, right, there was that 90s R&B type romance, right? Before you had the payphone, you talked to someone, you invested in that person, you got to know them. Today, again, it's just all options, right? It's stroking one's ego. That's free therapy, you get free nudes, free validation, right? It's
Uh-huh.
it's just as accessible as DoorDash and Uber, you know? So that's just how it is nowadays.
All right. So second question. Social media games. Kind of leads right into the other. Social media games. Dear Jody, my partner likes everyone else thirsty trap, but barely comments on mine. Am I insecure or are they shady?
Oh man. I think that one's a little bit of both. Um, it's a little
Hmm.
bit of both, right? It's all situational dependent, but if you're too focused on him liking theirs and not yours, that's a little bit of your own insecurity, but also being shady, right? This is just goes back to what we just said. It's 2025 modern dating, right? It's like the new love letters. Everybody's inbox is a strip club. Goes back to the right? It goes back to the validation, right? But instead, you need to stop waiting for that double tap and just go find someone who's going to put the phone down long enough to actually grab your ass and take you.
And honestly, I feel like if you're over there counting and keeping track of who they're liking, what they're liking or not liking, that is one, like you said, that's an you issue, not a them issue. Um, and two, if you have that type of relationship, I think you should be done with it anyway. It's like if you have to feel like you're questioning somebody or checking up on everything they do, I would be done personally.
I
I
agree.
won't go into names, but this sounds so familiar about someone's relationship that we've heard about numerous times, and I can't help but laugh.
I think that it's just I find it interesting from a guy's perspective. Like if I am on my phone like this, liking while my girl's walking back and forth half naked and I'm not paying attention to that, something's wrong. I'm already checked out at that point. There is no way that you can do that and and still be very much into that person unless you guys just have that kind of relationship. And if that's the case, then I mean, share the love.
I'm just messing with you. Jimmy don't pay attention to anything I do on social media. It's probably half the problem right there.
Spanky said, I can't keep track of my keys, much less what anyone else is liking.
Exactly. Like I feel like if you're wasting that much energy, one, you need to work on yourself, but two, you need to step away from somebody who makes you feel that way. Like I'm not saying that they're right or wrong. I'm just saying anyone who puts you in a position to check everything someone else is doing, that's so much energy, and I just wouldn't have the energy for it.
Okay,
I also
Jody,
think that. Go ahead.
you got to read Ariel's comment because I got to hear Jody's perspective on that one.
Uh, what did she say?
What did she say? Which one?
I'm so petty. I called my cheating ass boyfriend from his side piece's phone and told him in her voice that we have AIDS.
Oh, that is the
I
best.
fucking love it.
That is the best. See, that's some crap. I don't know if I'd say AIDS, but definitely calling the guy from my. I would befriend the side piece.
I think last for that with that question that I
Stop
just
looking at
answered.
me.
I think at the end of the day, if that bothers you so much, right? You need to fill your own cup at that point, right? At
Mm-hmm.
that point, you need to focus on you and heal that part that's making you insecure and find the other dude that give you that validation and attention. That's it. Or female.
Yeah.
Because
I
we're not gonna pretend it doesn't work both ways.
Oh yeah, whenever I make comments about anything, it's never a he she thing. Both sides are as dirty can be. You're gonna, in every situation, regardless of your sex, your color, there's good and bad people. So
Listen,
it is what it is.
there's some crazies out there. I had someone that I wasn't even dating reach out to me and ask me, "Hey, who's so and so?" I'm like, "What the hell?" They went into my with a ghost account, went into my account to see who's liking my stuff, to then look at their account to see if I'm liking their stuff. And this wasn't even
See,
that's too much. That's too much. They're doing too
I,
much.
I ain't got time for all that.
Yeah.
um. Okay, so our third question is online dating options. And says, "Dear Jody, is online dating worth it when everyone has 1,000 options and no attention span?"
So this one ties into the other two again, kind of. I don't know if it's worth it. I think that online dating kind of sounds like if you're trying to swipe through like clearance racks and stuff. Like the dating apps nowadays are slot machines, right? You keep pulling it, hoping for a jackpot, but most of the nights you're just gonna end up broke, drunk, or matching with someone that still lives with their mom. Like I don't know. Um, I've never been on a dating site, but and I don't knock it, but to me today, it just seems like job interviews, right? Like people are just full of shit and they put this facade. And once you actually click or get to know them, you quickly find out they ain't who they say they are.
Right? I mean, I've met people who found each other on Facebook, for instance, or online, different online websites. I think Match.com was the other person. But to me, it's just, I just don't know how I'd find like the love of my life on Facebook.
So, so with social media, I'm gonna separate the two for a minute. Like dating apps versus social media. You can meet people through social media because it's not a lot of times you're not even looking for it, right? A lot of times you might be in groups together, you might do certain things, so you kind of have a connection there. And it's different because Facebook, for instance, I see all the pictures you're posting,
Right. You get to see
right?
all their dirt, good or
Right.
bad.
Where dating apps, you're putting like your best pictures, like yeah, like it's damn near a LinkedIn profile and shit. Like
Right. You're trying to get hired type of shit.
so it's a little different. I can see people hooking up and meeting and dating and all that through social
I've met
media.
some of the best people in the world off of Facebook, you being one of them. So I don't knock it. I just, I have a hard time finding or thinking you're going to find the love of your life off of Facebook. Like, there's your soulmate. But it does happen. I'm not saying it doesn't.
You know, after talking about dating apps, babe, you do know what Jody's about to do after we get off the show, right?
What?
He's going to head over to dependasonly.com and swipe right on anyone who has a background picture that he can tell is base housing. Base housing in the background, swipe right.
That's it. I just go to the Facebook Marketplace and look for whoever's selling new wedding dresses.
That's good.
That was all of them, right?
Yep, that was it. You want to do some commercials and then we'll go in, or comments and then commercials, and we'll go into bad news advice.
Yeah, we'll let Lex read out them comments, and
Yes.
then I'll do the commercials.
I am going all the way back down. I started from Aaron, from the I'm so petty, from
Yeah.
Ariel. Theo, they got ghosted because they fart when they sleep. Aaron said, "Got to come out sometime." Lexi said, "Shady, this dating thing is making my future look like 20 cats and 40 rescue dogs." Theo said, "I
That's
kept
a good
looking
one.
at the phone in my last relationship because my ex pictures look better with the filter." Jessica Lynn said, "Know your worth." Danielle said to Theo, "Damn." Spanky said, "I have had someone check on everything I was doing online. We're no longer friends."
Yeah.
Aaron said, "Have a conversation about it and explain how you feel, then see if things change. People have blind spots."
And
Lexi,
social media is tricky. Like, I think there should be a very much an agreement on that, because if you have somebody who is just naturally jealous, you need to take that in consideration when you post. I know people ooh and ah about some of the stuff Jimmy and I post joking around, but there isn't a post that I make, a picture I take, that I put online that Jimmy does not approve.
listen, why
Um,
why should I have to worry about what I post? Listen, when I say that, as long as I'm not doing anything illegal or immoral, why do I have to walk on eggshells and worry about what I'm posting because you haven't healed yourself and you're jealous and insecure? That's a you
well, I
problem.
think for us, it's not healing; it's just a respect
No, no,
thing.
no, no. That's different. That's a conversation you guys have and an
Yeah,
understanding.
yeah,
But I'm
yeah, yeah.
saying when you meet someone or you're in a relationship with someone and they come in that way, that's because of however they were treated before or whatnot.
Right.
That's a them problem.
Yes.
Um, Theo said there's a thin line between stalking and flirting is based off the hotness scale. I agree.
I mean, you know all about stalking.
Did
Jimmy's
it
a
for a long
professional
time.
stalker.
I agree with that, Theo. I think that there is a thin line between stalking and flirting, and that is based off the hotness scale. Because there's certain things that good looking women or men can say that women would just be like, haha, thank you. And if another guy does it, she's pulling out the pepper spray and filing charges. Um, let me see. Spanky, my mom is the only person allowed to keep track of my activities. She also deserves to know the all this she raised. Aaron said, replying to Lexi, you and me both. Lexi said, I'm fixing to go heart all your pics. Do it. Um,
Yes. Who's got a jealous spouse that we can, or partner, not spouse, partner, that we can go heart all your stuff and see what happens?
do
You do it.
it.
Just
Spanky,
kidding.
exactly why I gave up on dating apps. Lexi replying,
Glad I don't
I'm
post
about
though.
to make
Can't
him
hurt too
blow
much
up with who this. Spanky, dude gave pics from 2004. Theo said dating apps is a sweet science. If she says she's not here for hookups, 9 out of 10, you're smashing. Um, let me see. Theo
I've never
also,
done this before.
I know a woman's jealousy is
Never heard
directly
that one.
proportional to her height. The shorter, the more
Sure.
jealous.
I was honest with you. I was actually the complete opposite. I told Jimmy this was a hookup only.
Yes, this is true.
So
And
you're
even though I
saying
may not have been ready to admit it, that's probably right about the point that I fell in love.
so you're saying you got it really good and you stood. That's
Yeah, pretty much.
right.
We were both going through a divorce. Neither we both were not looking for a relationship, and yeah, that was my stance on it at the time. It took
But
you.
then she showed up to my divorce that my ex-wife didn't show up to.
Yeah, I was at his divorce. She didn't make the trip. Y'all want to hear something petty? Your ex-wife is petty.
Can't deny that one.
Okay,
Wouldn't
so
deny it if I could, but I can't.
the day I brought our daughter home, she messaged him and said, "Oh, congratulations on your daughter. My daughter's name is Mackenzie too."
Yeah.
He ain't lived that one down.
I feel like we should get her on this show. No, I'm kidding.
No,
I thought we were friends.
right? This could be fun. Okay, so we caught up on the questions or comments. Sorry. Do you want to do some commercials real quick and we'll get into bad advice?
Sure. Thank you everybody for joining us here in the Smoke Pit on the Smokin Jokin show. If you would like to start your own business, start your own organization, improve your business, sell your services to the government, get some of them government contracts, reach out to RTS at YESRTS.com. These guys are great. They will walk you through everything step by step, break it down Barney style, keep it simple, stupid, and hold your hand through the entire process. They've helped us apply for our 501c. They have helped us build our website. If My Crown Eating Ass can follow along, I'm sure you can too. Or all service disabled veterans looking to do the same thing, reach out to RTS, but do it through their organization, vets365.org. That's VETS365.org. They offer all the same services that RTS has to offer, but for service disabled veterans, they do it at a 50% discount. Also, if you would like to help out some homeless vets, support this show, or support the business side as far as that goes, head over to vets365.org, click on donate. They've got a drop down selector option that will allow you to select what your donation actually goes to. So head over there, hit the drop down thing, click on Smokin and Jokin, and make your donation. We're trying to get on Spotify and Apple iTunes and all that other stuff as far as it goes. So
We're trying to be famous.
head
Pornhub.
over there and show us some love. If you enjoy our particular brand of humor, head over to Crown Eater's Wife 1775 on Facebook. We believe in healing through laughter, so your military humor, you're dark, you're inappropriate, you're explicit, you're going to find on our page. Anything we can do to put a smile on your face, is what we're going to do. Try and keep you from going to those dark places and becoming part of the 22. We do sprinkle in a few positive things now and again. Motivational Mondays, Wellness Wednesdays, Pet Therapy Thursdays, Throat Punch Thursdays.
Yeah, that's therapeutic.
But for the most part, you're just going to find some really funny shit. If you'd like to check out some of our gear, head over to CW1775.org. Click on shop. We've got ball caps, trucker caps, several different t-shirts, hoodies, zip-up hoodies. We've even got a cool-looking little flask. All the proceeds will go towards helping us finish off our 501c and helping other veterans. If you would like to get some gear that is designed specifically to help break the stigma of mental health awareness, or not mental health awareness, but mental health issues and PTSD, head over to Etsy and look up Mental Warrior 22. Alexis Broke Bestie has designed everything over there, and I'm just not going to give Lex any credit this time. Alexis Broke Bestie has designed everything over there, and
I wasn't going to say anything this time.
Designs. Lex might have had one shirt on there somewhere, but show them some love and support. That they would greatly appreciate it.
I signed off on it.
And I forgot to throw this one in there last time, and so I apologize. Unfortunately, we can't share a screen to show you exactly what the website looks like. But if you are a coffee or tea drinker, head over to Aerial Resupply Coffee and check out their coffee. They got some great products over there. They got a great looking clothing line as well. They've got coffees, teas, everything as far as that goes.
Yeah,
If
and there's not very many companies that carry the teas as well.
yeah,
So that's awesome that they carry both.
and if you enter the promo code smoking and joking 365 exclamation point, you'll get a nice little discount on there as well. So head over to Area Resupply Coffee and check them out. Show them some love and support. They are a veteran-owned business built from the ground up.
And we're their new affiliates.
And we are their new affiliates. So any support you show them, you're showing us as well.
Yeah.
Alrighty, bills have been paid.
And I love coffee, so let's keep it going.
All right. So what's the bad advice question?
Oh, get over here and scroll up through our. My neighbor just bought a pet alligator. It keeps climbing into my pool. What should I do?
Swim with it. If this is Florida, that's what you're doing.
I'm
trying to think.
One of two options come to mind. Either A, learn to do dynamite fishing, or B, repay the favor by filling his pool with piranhas. You know, tit for tat and all that.
Look, Jimmy's getting petty.
Patty Betty taught me something.
Yep, there you go. See, I am educational. Kill it with fire, Lance said.
Hit it with your car. Throw your ex in the pool.
Yeah, I was trying to think. Find out who you don't like the most,
Dude.
and push them in the pool. Then you get rid of that person and the alligator.
So Theo said, rub bacon on your private parts and go skinny dipping.
Yeah, I think that's a good one, Theo.
Angela Hall Cook said, you loving coffee is an understatement, Lex.
I agree. That comes out on a piss test. It flows through my veins.
Aaron said, or your current dude side chick.
Your current dude side chick.
Jessica said that was the best and quickest bad advice, Lex. Listen, I didn't know what else to do. If there's a gator in my pool, the worst thing you could do, right? Swim with it.
Right.
Theo said this is supposed to be bad advice.
It's like finding a bad chick, right? I can change her.
All right, what's the next question?
Yes.
Oh, did he only give us one?
No, we got other ones. I just gotta.
Lance said immediately establish dominance.
Stare him in the eye. Make sure you establish dominance, or is it the other way? I think Lance is thinking of the other way. Kind of like dogs hump each other to show dominance.
Definitely don't fuck it.
Sorry, I just had a mental picture of Lance, like,
No, wait, bad
humping
advice. Bad advice. Hop in naked and ask her for a blowjob. My spouse has a gambling problem and lost the rent on last Sunday's football game. What should I do?
Said lost the rent money.
Lost the rent money on last Sunday's football game. I think there's an entire section of Pornhub dedicated to paying rent.
I think that I'm not even oddly surprised that you knew that either. But
I figured I'd beat Tor to it.
Yeah, is it
gotcha.
that realtor one?
Listen,
Yeah.
if
It's
I
the
was
realtor
She
one.
knows the name of it.
if I was her, I'd bet his car.
Ooh, yeah. I was getting ready to say burn his jerseys.
I'd bet his car or his motorcycle. I know that would hook me.
What we got? Put your spouse on Craigslist.
Make her work the corner.
I would start an OnlyFans page.
OnlyFans, that's where I was getting ready to go. OnlyFans time.
That's it. They
Or
don't even
as
know
Jimmy
about it.
likes to call it, Only Stomps.
Yep. Come check out my Only Stumps page.
Yeah. I know. You know what? As many times as we've dropped that name, nobody has actually gone and Googled it and checked it out. Or they did.
Yeah.
And they just didn't like what they saw.
It's not there.
Oh.
Or it'll probably end up being a website for like tree stump removal or something. I inadvertently catfished a bunch of people. So yeah, if it's, I mean, I guess it can go either way, but to an extent, if it's a wife that her husband lost the rent money because of gambling on a football game, then just take him down, 2 or 3, whatever time the bar is closed, outside the gay bar and pimp him out.
I was gonna say go gamble a bunch of money on something absolutely ridiculous and like you said, gamble his car away.
Theo said immersion therapy for your spouse. Have them gamble on everything. When they wake up, hold a revolver to their face and ask them, "What are the odds?"
That's a good one, Theo.
Angela Hall Cook said encourage them to go ahead and use the car payment to place another bet.
Just keep going. Get rid of it all.
I think there are people that will pay for the kidneys.
Lorena Bob at him.
Put poison in their food and have them gamble on which drink is the antidote.
Oh wait, that went Theo. That was Jessica. Jessica. Lorena Bobbitt's been really popular lately.
We're going next level.
I know, right?
Sorry,
guys.
Look good in prison stripes.
I just want you to know, I've got like 3 computer screens in front of me, and one of the computer screens has a massive rack on it, and that's what I've been staring at all night. Look up. That's what I've had to stare at all night. Is this humongous rack? So that's where I'm at.
Thank you, Gerhardt. However you said it.
Theo said to Jessica, "You can't just cut people out of your life like that."
Oh, Theo.
I think we got one more here. Oh, wait. We are short on time, so I will scroll down and get one hypothetical hijinks in just to try and redeem ourselves a little bit.
I knew I was never going to get a chance to say the boobs thing again, and I've been staring at it for an hour.
I was at a bachelor party, and my best friend's girlfriend showed up as one of the strippers. My best friend wasn't at the party. What should I do?
This is where I redeem my soul. It's my best friend. I'm gonna tell my best friend. I'm gonna tip well, so at least he brings money home.
Tip well, record it
Oh yeah.
so that you can, make sure that they don't think that you're just, I don't know, trying to come between them or whatever as far as that goes.
It's like when you're the one who tells
I
somebody
mean,
that they're cheating,
if
they
you
get mad at
keep the
you.
video afterwards, that's not, you know,
This sounds like a familiar problem somebody else had.
I'm just thinking Varsity Blues. 10.
give
10.
10.
The 10.
10.
fucking 10.
Listen, I mean, what do? Do you call your best friend? Do you tell him? Or do you just tip the stripper? Listen, that's
I
work
think I'm, I
related.
think I'm gonna go with both. I'm gonna tip the stripper and call my friend.
Lexi said stream it to Facebook Live.
That way, at least if the person forgives them, they can say, "Oh, I brought X amount of money home."
Babe, Lexi said stream it to Facebook Live.
Listen, I
This
don't
is
know.
supposed to be redeeming,
I kind of
but I love it.
This is
I kind of
But
find
I
it
love
hard.
it.
This is not what.
I kind of find it hard to believe that the boyfriend doesn't know she's a stripper.
Yeah,
He probably ain't showed up because he knows that his friend was there.
you know,
I can really see this question probably needs to be asked again as a bad news advice question
yeah, and see what we can do
on
with flipping
another
the
show
table.
because I've
Mm-hmm.
already thought of like 3 different things. Like, wait, no, I'm supposed to be redeeming myself. Never mind.
Lexi said, "Nope, I'm a
Lexi said,
snitch."
nope. Listen,
Snitching,
Facebook Live that shit.
bitching.
You don't even have to say words. Just Facebook Live that shit. Be like, oh man, I thought I was recording it for my personal self. But
All right,
once it's out
guys.
there,
Well, we've hit that time. We've actually gone a little past. I love coming out here and talking to you guys. It really flew by. Please join us again next week. At 9 o'clock, our new time, our new day at the same time. And we're gonna have a guest on tomorrow. I can't remember who.
Your 10-second commercial again, one last time. RTS, YESRTS.com, vest365.org. Crown Eater's Wife 1775 on Facebook, CEW1775.org, and click on shop. Head over to Etsy for Men of Warrior 22 and check out Arrow Resupply Coffee Company. They will definitely get you caffeinated.
Yep.
Thank you all for joining us on the joining us here in the Smoke Pit on the Smokin Jokin show. We hope you all have a yes. Words are hard, Daniel.
I
Thank
was
you.
getting ready to say thank you, Danielle.
Thank you for joining us. We love you guys, and good night.
Good night. Love you.
Now we will sit here and stare at this.
Okay. Hey, we're just gonna keep hanging out. April Fools.
I know.
October Fools.
Like, thought you was gone. Psych.
Yep, we're gonna stick around.
It's a good thing I didn't stand up. Cause,
Is this where we make a joke
I
about
know.
DEI hires?
Yeah, this is the DEI hire joke moment.
no, listen, I keep it right here, Beth. Because if I stand up, that's it.
That's me. That's
Pants
me.
optional.
That's me. Most. We have a guest, so I have to wear pants. It's such a pain in the ass. When we have people stay with us, we have to wear pants.
All right, for everyone that's still hanging out, thank you. Have a good night.
I can't get to the keyboard.